final video that I'm making this after I made the list. I'm going to send this to you, and I hope you watch this first. I'll give you time to watch and comment on the videos. You have questions from there, or you want sources, be more than happy to give them to you. But I actually wound up kind of starting at 7 and then looping back around to, they're starting at 6 and looping back around to 5, which really, I probably should have done it, started at 3 and looped around, because, well, let me just say this. I want to help you answer any of these questions and supply you with everything, but there are some things that jump out. And I'll just raise these real quick that are my concerns about these issues. There are things like the Orthodox Church believes that only some men are priests. And you'll hear this in my answers. The term priest comes from presbyter, bastardized to be prester, then priest. The only priests are the Kohanim of the Old Testament, who then no longer have their priesthood, the one high priest, which is Christ, and the priesthood of all believers. The Orthodox Church openly and continually teaches the priesthood of every man, woman, child, infant, girl that is in the church. This should be apparent at confession. Also at confession, that which you have not said, whether through ignorance, forgetfulness, or embarrassment, is forgiven, and that you're not confessing to the priest. The priest is standing for the church, not Christ. So the priest is not a priest in the sense of priesthood, but a presbyter. To clear right up way. You asked a Greek scholar about this, and he said that there's no the priesthood may be developed later on, but if you were to ask a Orthodox priest about this, he'd tell you straight out. And the final thing, and this is what concerns me, I read the early church fathers over 10 years ago. The first one was the Didache, which tells us to fast on Wednesdays and Fridays. And the Didache was written earlier than some of the stuff that's in the New Testament, and to worship on Sundays and baptism and everything. But it seems like you are just getting quotes from church fathers like Epiphanius, Eusebius, have you read them? Well, I know you didn't read them. I'm going to try. I just don't want to seem like I'm harsh on you. Fast Fridays are requirements from the 10th century, and Fridays and Wednesdays fast, no citation. Well, it's the Didache, and this is in the Orthodox hand prayer book. This is the oldest practice of Christianity anywhere, and it's in all of the Orthodox churches. I would encourage you to read the early church fathers, and to you can ask me any questions you want to get to know Orthodoxy better, because sex is not a result of the fall. There are not 7 sacraments in Orthodoxy. Many of these quotes, and 40 just means many in all Semitic languages, Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic, and it's the lunar month. So you could say 40 days and 40 nights, and it was actually 300 days, or maybe it was 27. It just means many. But lastly, I want to say that also amillennialism, the Orthodox are not. Well, you'll get to that question 10 in the series. But there's all these accusations of paganism. I'm wondering if you're taking these questions, if these were put in your mind by pagans or Protestants, because all these your sources seem to be like the Encyclopedia Britannica, pagan Christianity, things like that. But the early church fathers are extremely clear. There's many times you state like there's no infant baptism or prayer to the saints in the early church, or the Eucharist being the actual body and blood of Christ. And this is in almost every single early church father from the first 3 centuries. Same with mysticism. Confession to a priest didn't start until after Constantine, because you're confessing to the church. And also with Mary too. Mary gets praised continually, and I'm asking you for a citation of who said that she had any immorality, or moral failings. You said that in 7. All right, peace to you. I hope this helps you out. I'd love to speak to you one-on-one if you want. All right, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this helps you out.